I'm Chase and this is All Things Random. Today we're doing a list of 3 worst gift ideas for gun guys and 3 better ideas for gun guys. So I was browsing through the Wish app looking for things to review in the future for the YouTube channel, and I came across some of the dumbest things that people attach to guns. So we're going to start with number 1. So they call this thing the Brass Shell Catcher Cartridge Collection Trap that's a nylon mesh bag. Now I have no idea what anybody's thinking. This is basically like a fanny pack for a gun. And not just a fanny pack, but it would look ridiculous if you're out at the range. Now, maybe I'm not one for styling tips of 2019 and 2020, but I can tell you this. If you don't just pick up your brass off the ground, then you are one of the laziest people in the world. You don't need a fanny pack for your gun unless you want to be a laughingstock. So just don't do it, period, at all. Just don't. Now, the next one is going to be an attachment to your pistol that adds an additional magazine. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Chase, it says it's for an air pistol. However, if you look, it says for a Glock 17, 18, and 19. That's just like selling a brass knuckle belt buckle and saying it's a belt buckle. No, they're brass knuckles. It's a way to get around it. And I know you're like, look, it's so cool. It's even offered in tan and black. Do you know how cool it's going to be when I can do a mag change from my actual pistol? Now, I don't know what the thought process in this is because you can't holster it back up. So maybe you're the guy at the range who's like, I don't need a holster because I can just set it down on the table because those are the range rules. I don't need a holster. Boom! Blows my mind. Just don't do it. And the third and final one on this list is this monstrosity. Now, I don't have to say it. I shouldn't have to say it. But is this really what you want? A giant nutsack hanging from the front of your AR-15. I mean, for me, I don't just want to go out to the range and be like, you know what would be a great foregrip? Holding a giant nutsack. I don't even care if it's supposed to be a joke. And I know exactly what this is for. This is for those little guys who are in those giant trucks trying to compensate for something that clearly all of us know. It's like a giant nutsack hanging down from the back of their truck. Yeah, but is this what you want? A giant nutsack on the front of your rifle? I mean, for God's sake, this one, just don't do. Just don't do unless it's going to help you shoot better and maybe you're that guy. Now, off the ridiculousness and into the list of things you should consider. The first one is going to be a magnetic gun mount. Now, these things hold up to 40 pounds, and I know a lot of people who have mounted them in their car or underneath their desk, and they are relatively inexpensive to purchase, especially as a gift. We're talking like $10, and they're really cool because they offer like a soft coating so it doesn't damage your gun at all. To me, this is a slam dunk. Automatic, even if you have it underneath your bed or underneath your table next to your bed. I think this is great for concealing weapons. Now, the next one is going to be parallel magazine mounts, which means they connect themselves to each other, or it allows you to connect a magazine to a magazine. So when you have one magazine inserted into your AR-15 or M4, it automatically has an additional magazine right off to the side for a quick magazine change. Now, these are simple and cheap, and the reason why I included them is because I know so many people who are required to have at least 2 30-round magazines for their job, and instead of just purchasing something that costs under $10, they'll duct tape the magazines together. I myself have been guilty of this, so this is a great opportunity for an easy gift. And these things total at about $5 to $6 a piece. You really can't beat the price and the functionality of it. Now, this final one is going to be a holster for concealing your pistol. Now, people like me who hate wearing a holster around their waistband because I can never find a comfortable one, or for those girthy individuals who want to slim their waist at the same time, this is what I have for you. Now, this is the belly band holster. Now, what it does, it has a spandex style system that velcros around your waistband and allows you to put a concealed pistol on either side. It's universal. It uses tension around the spandex system to keep the gun in place, an alternative to the hip holster. Now, I know some people may think that's a joke. However, the belly band holsters I hear are pretty comfortable. I have one ordered myself. And you know what? Again, for me, I would prefer not to conceal carry, as crazy as it sounds, as a cop, if the holster is going to be uncomfortable. These things I hear are comfortable, so this is going to be the last on my list, and they're pretty cheap, like 15 bucks. So if you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment of the content you would like to see next. 250 subscriber giveaway is coming up in the future. Also, if you reference my last video, I'm giving away a watch on the 24th of December. I'll pin it in the comments. You just have to subscribe, like that video, leave a comment that you want the watch, and I'll see you in the next one.